1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two. All right, let's see how my voice does. Hello again. Welcome to another Hyperion morning. Sort of have a voice, sort of. It's kind of there. I've been trying to train it up today. Caught me off guard yesterday. My voice wasn't much yesterday. Still isn't much today, but I wanted to be sure I had at least had something for you as we move into this Saturday, into this weekend. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Congratulations on making it through the week. Now we have a wonderful, wonderful, hopefully restful or exciting or whatever you got going on weekend ahead of you. By the way, yes, my voice, not great, not perfect. Feeling a ton better, just so you know. Still have a little bit of things to get through. But as I was mentioning yesterday, usually when your voice sounds the worst is usually when you're feeling the best after one of these things like I've been going through. So, hey there, Tony. Good morning. Happy weekend. So glad to have you along on this show. Appreciate that. Thank you, Tony. Yes, feeling a bit better. Not perfect, but compared to where I was even just a few days ago, a lot better. I'm so happy to be getting through this thing finally, because this was tough. This was not an easy thing to get through. So I'm glad to be doing better. So, hey, again, happy Saturday, everybody. Congratulations. Hopefully you have some good plans today, whether it's getting out, enjoying your time, whether it's sitting back, enjoying some space with the family, some friends at home, whatever, gearing up for Super Bowl Sunday. Are you excited for Super Bowl Sunday? I got friends that are fans of some of these teams, so that's good. I'm not particularly a fan of either of these teams, but always love Super Bowl, love the commercials, of course, and just love sitting down and just having some fun and watching some football and enjoying the day. So yeah, we'll be dealing with that tomorrow, but this is Saturday, so let's see what we got going on today. It is February 8th, 2025, and I thought this was cool that this was announced yesterday. By Disneyland. Disneyland offered up a thank you to the many first responders that helped fight the wildfires, those tragic wildfires in the LA area that we've all seen footage of, or if some of you have maybe even had to deal with it directly. Tony, what's that? My oldest son and grandfather will be at the game. Wow, that's cool. How exciting. Are they fans, or are they just going just because they got tickets? That's cool. That's awesome. Down in New Orleans. How fun. Anyway, going back to the Disneyland thing. I love that Disneyland put this out there. They're going to be offering, it's basically called the Heroes Ticket, which is there's 2 complimentary park hopper tickets for first responders who battle the fires. They will be available. They will be able to be used Monday through Thursdays from May 5th through August 7th. I really think that's a nice touch. I know Universal Hollywood did something very similar. That's really, really nice of both the companies, both Disney and Universal, to be doing that for those people who were, they're heroes. They're literally heroes that did so much. And so to give them something to kind of, just an added boost, an added thank you for all they did in such a tragic event. So yeah, that was really fun news yesterday. Other fun news yesterday. I don't know if you saw this. I did, and my jaw hit the floor. But yes, Disney teased this yesterday. Apparently we're going to get some information on Monday, February 10th. But yeah, it looks like Luke Skywalker is coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, I assume that that's probably Disneyland. Disneyland tends to get these things first. if not only. So that's probably the case. But maybe Walt Disney World as well, maybe Disney's Hollywood Studios. We can only hope, right? But Luke Skywalker making appearances out of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to be insanely cool. I was so excited. So grew up such a huge Luke Skywalker fan. Can't wait for my opportunity. I hope it stays for a long time, if it's only at Disneyland especially, because I can't wait for my opportunity to get a photo with Luke Skywalker and apparently possibly R2-D2 as well. That would be amazing. Amazing. That was really, it was a very simple video, but man, so exciting. So exciting. More of that, please, Disney. More of that into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Let's just go ahead and start bringing in all the classic characters, please. Please, more of that, for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, talking about classic movies. I was just talking about Star Wars, of course, obviously. Well, today is Global Movie Day. So it's a day to get out and go watch a movie. It's a day to stay in and watch a movie. It is Global Movie Day today. So pick out your favorite movie. Pick out something you haven't seen. Pick out something you've seen many times but love. And sit down and watch it today, because today is a day to celebrate that. I'll give you another idea of some reason why you might want to celebrate that today in just a little bit here coming up. Also, today happens to be National Boy Scout Day. Were you for those of you who were you a Boy Scout? I was not. I was not a Boy Scout. I was a Cub Scout. Never made it all the way to the Boy Scouts, but I was a Cub Scout. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of young men have grown up learning great things, great skills, teamwork, more importantly than anything else, I think, from the Boy Scouts of America. And today's a day to celebrate the Boy Scouts. So that's fantastic. Also, today is another apparent day that seems like it's been going on several times since I've started doing this show. It's National Kite Flying Day. It seems like every other week is a day to go out and fly a kite. And today is National Kite Flying Day. So if you live in a space where the weather is nice enough and the winds are fine enough, then go ahead and get out today and go fly a kite. Great family fun. It's a good time. So go ahead and go out there and fly a kite today. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Again, it is February 8th, 2025. Here is somebody very, very important that you celebrate your birthday with. He has written the soundtrack of our lives. John Williams. Yes, John Williams, talking about for Global Movie Day. Why not go see one of the hundreds of things that John Williams has written scores for? I think I'm maybe exaggerating a little bit, but dozens of things that John Williams has written a score for, because John Williams turns 93 today, born on this day in 1932. Just rip them off. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, E.T., Harry Potter, Superman, underrated theme written by John Williams. Jaws, you name it. So many great themes he's done over his time. And if you haven't, by the way, seen the documentary Music by John Williams that's on Disney Plus now, do yourself a favor and check it out. It is so good, encompassing his career. It's just fantastic. So yeah, today's a great day to do that. Celebrate with some John Williams music in your household. Celebrate by watching a John Williams scored movie, whatever. Jurassic Park, another one. What would Spielberg be almost? You know how great Steven Spielberg is. Steven Spielberg and John Williams are basically joined at the hip. Amazing stuff. So yeah, today's a day to definitely celebrate that for sure. Others with birthdays today, great ones. How about Jack Lemmon? Would have been 100 today. Unfortunately, we lost him back in 2001. Born on this day in 1925. He's an Academy Award winner. He's an Emmy Award winner. He's a Tony Award winner. So many great roles. Some Like It Hot. Of course, you probably know him best. Teamed up with Walter Matthau in The Odd Couple, or maybe later on in the Grumpy Old Men movies, which we loved. Funny actor, great actor, Jack Lemmon. His birthday would have been today. This may be for only somebody who either loves The Office or for somebody who loves like 1960s music. But Creed Bratton turns 82 today, born on this day in 1943. If you love the American Office, then you know. I mean, Creed Bratton never had a lot of lines in that show, but like every line that he drops is like gold. It like cracks me up every single time. And I also love that his name is Creed Bratton in real life. And he played Creed Bratton on The Office, and even mentioned the fact, because he played on in the Grassroots, the actual band, the Grassroots. Even mentions the fact that, yeah, back in the 60s, I played in the Grassroots. Yeah. I love it. So funny. Such a funny guy. Still touring today. He's 82 today. Born on this day in 1943. He's still touring. You can go see Creed Bratton out there. Talks a lot about The Office, I guess, on his shows. Check him out for sure. How about great author? One of my favorite authors, because I like courtroom dramas. One of my favorite authors, John Grisham, turned 70 today, born on this day in 1955. He's written The Client, The Firm, The Pelican Brief, The Runaway Jury, The Rainmaker, so many great books that he's written that have also been turned into great films as well. But just a fantastic author. And he's somebody that I love because I love these courtroom dramas like that he puts out there. I find them fascinating, and I love a lot of his work. The lead singer for Motley Crue, Vince Neil, he turned 64 today. Yeah, do you believe that? Vince Neil, 64 today. Motley Crue for many of the years. Band that I never saw live. Saw a lot of interesting bands live, including a lot of hair metal bands live. Motley Crue was never one that I saw live, unfortunately. But loved a lot of their songs, loved a lot of their music for sure. Seth Green, you may know Seth Green. He's in Family Guy, Austin Powers. For me personally, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Recently, he's been the voice of Howard the Duck. He was in Marvel's What If series, the animated series recently. But he's also, when they had some small portions of Howard the Duck within the Guardians of the Galaxy, he's made his appearance. Anyway, he turns 51 today, born on this day in 1974. And finally, Cecily Strong. She turns 41 today, born on this day in 1984. Of course, great cast member from Saturday Night Live for many, many years. We loved her more recently in Schmigadoon and Schmicago. This is just funny, interesting, musical, weird series that we just loved. But she's so super talented, funny, but also just very, very interesting person. So again, a very happy birthday to all of them. And if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. One more thing, just a little bit of shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. Assuming my voice will hold up for tomorrow, won't matter. I want to make it through no matter what. We will have a new episode for you tomorrow, recapping our cruise, our recent Disney cruise. Now, yes, we did get sick at the end of this Disney cruise, more afterwards than during. For Michelle, a little bit on the last day. But we did get sick at the end. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But mostly we will be recapping because before we got ill, we had an amazing, amazing first several days aboard the Disney Fantasy. And so we're going to be talking a lot about that, telling you all the great things that we did. We ate some amazing food, I'm going to tell you, including one crazy day, which I can't wait to share with you, having to do with one of the upscale restaurants on board the Disney Fantasy. That is pretty funny to talk about. We're going to have a great story about that as well, but also talking about seeing Soul Duo, our friends Sonia and Paul, We met some listeners on board, which we can't wait to talk about as well. Just a lot of great times before everything went sideways near the end. But there was a lot of great things to share, and we'll be doing that with you coming up here on this weekend's show. All right, gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. Have a great time. Just enjoy the heck out of it. Whatever you plan to do, whether it's work around the house, whether it's get out to the parks, get out in about in your community, whether it's just hunker down at home, watch some movies, listen to some John Williams scores, watch some movies with John Williams, whatever it might be. Just enjoy the heck out of it, okay? Always, always, always like to remind you of this every single day. Please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, have a magical day, everybody. See you tomorrow.